Greetings and hi. Today, our group would like to present on the ICT infrastructure project, which is to propose a network infrastructure for MCS Sendirian Berhad. Today, our group, Nur Ainisha, Muhammad Hamzah, Wan Muhammad Zarif, and me myself, Muhammad Afiq Jazimin, will be presenting on our project, which is proposing a network infrastructure for MCS Sendirian Berhad. Moving on, these are the table of content that would be covered in this presentation. So, the first part is proposed network layout, which will be presented by me myself, Afif. And for the next part is the selection of network components, which will be covered by Nur Ainisha, and also the network topology, which also will be covered by Nur Ainisha. And for the last part is the placement of critical server by Wan Muhammad Zarif. So moving on to the first part, which is proposed network layout. This is the proposed network layout that we have gathered around and discussed among the group, and we have concluded that the network layout would be this way. So the connection started with the internet service provider and connect with the router, which acts as the firewall, and the one that we have been using is the Sophos. From the router itself, it will be connected to a switch, which is a subnet virtual local area network, which will be divided into three parts. So for the first part is the Office A, the second part is the server, and the third part is Office B. For Office A layout, it will be connected into another switch, which the switch will distribute the network among 17 stationary workstation, and then from the switch itself it will also be combined with another switch to place two printers and a wireless access point. For your information, this wireless access point will be used by 3 mobile employees. So for the next part, for the next segment of the virtual local area network is the server. So here, this is the placement of where the file storage taken. The file storage will be taken in the FTP server, which is a file server, and for the Active Directory server, it will be taken in the Active Directory server, and it undergoes the single sign-on for the wireless configuration and authentication. So for the next segment, Office B layout is just not more different from Office A, which is connecting to the other switch, and the switch will distribute network with 12 stationary workstation, and then it will connect into another switch, which will separate a printer and a wireless access point. That is all from me, and now I would like to give Nur Ainisha to proceed with the next part of the slide, which is the selection of the network components.
Thank you, Afif. Now I will be presenting the selection of network components. Okay, the proposed network is built with essential components like an internet gateway with unified thread management for securities, VLAN segmentation, wireless access points, server infrastructure, and physical cabling Cat6, Ethernet. Each of these components has been chosen carefully to meet MCS current and future needs. For Internet Gateway with Unified Thread Management (UTM), the first key component is the Internet Gateway, which acts as the primary interface between the internal network and the ISP. For this, we have selected the Sophos Unified Thread Management device. The Sophos UTM provides comprehensive security features, including intrusion detection, malware and virus protection, and web content filtering. These features ensure that the external threats are blocked before they can penetrate the network. Advantages of this UTM is this device is also easy to configure, making it a cost-effective choice. With its centralized security capabilities, the Internet Gateway ensures a safe and dependable connection for the organization. For the switch, which is the VLAN segmentation, to enhance the traffic management and security, we have implemented VLAN segmentation. VLANs allow us to logically separate traffic within the network. The network is divided into 4 subnets, which is the Office A, Office B, servers, and management operations. This segmentation isolates sensitive data such as server and management communications from general office traffic. It also reduces the bandwidth congestion and ensures efficient traffic flow, which is critical for maintaining high network performance. Okay, next, the wireless access points. Wireless connectivity is vital for mobile employees. To address this, wireless access point or WAPs are deployed in both Office A and Office B. These WAPs are configured to connect with a radio server, enabling integration with Active Directory. This setup enhances security through centralized authentication and single sign-on, making access management seamless. This results a secure, flexible, and efficient wireless environment that supports mobile devices and ensures uninterrupted connectivity for the employees. Okay, for the server infrastructure, the core of the network is its server infrastructure. We have deployed 2 main servers, which is the first one, Active Directory server for user authentication and access management, and then an FTP server for centralized file sharing and storage. These servers are directly connected to the VLAN switch to ensure high-speed communication across the network. This infrastructure is crucial for ensuring secure and centralized management of network resources, facilitating collaboration between Office A and Office B, and maintaining operational efficiency. Physical cabling using Cat6 Ethernet. At the physical layer, we have selected Cat6 Ethernet cables for the network. These cables are capable of supporting gigabit speed data transmission, making them ideal for high-performance networking. They are designed to minimize signal loss and interference, ensuring stable and reliable connections. Additionally, Cat6 cables are robust and future-proof, making them a long-term solution for MCS syndrome hearts networking needs. For the printer, to meet the printing needs of employees, network printers are deployed in each office. Office A has 2 printers, while Office B has 1. These printers are connected to their respective VLANs, which ensures secure and efficient printing service. By segmenting printer traffic, we minimize network congestion and provide easy accessibility for users. Strategically, placing this printer in each office ensures that they are readily available to employees without compromising network performance. Network topology, star topology. Finally, let's look at the network topology. We have chosen a star topology for both Office A and Office B. In this design, all devices, including PCs, printers, and WAPs, are connected to a managed switch in their respective offices. Office A uses a 24-port switch to connect 17 PCs, 2 printers, and 1 WAP. Office B uses a 16-port switch to connect 12 PCs, 1 printer, and 1 WAP. These switches are uplinked to the central router or firewall, creating a centralized architecture. The star topology offers numerous advantages, including centralized management, fault isolation, and scalability. It eliminates data collisions and ensures reliable performance, making it is an ideal choice for MCS requirement. Zarif will be present on the server part.
Thank you, my friend. So, for my part, I'm presenting the placement of the critical server and explanation and justification for the placement itself in the network layout. So, as you can see here, for the first one is the file server itself, the FTP. The FTP is placed in the central server. Is shown in the layout, which is directly connected to the main switch that connects both Office A and Office B. This allows both office to access the file server without routing traffic through additional subnetworks. These are the explanation and justification for the placement, server placement. The first one is the enhanced accessibility. So central placement ensures that seamless access to the files for both Office A and Office B, avoiding the bottlenecks that could occur if it were placed in one office. This ensures equal accessibility in both offices to experience consistent upload and download speeds. For the performance optimization, the central location uh, minimize the number of network hops, reducing the latency for the file server. So being directly connected to the main switch allows for high-speed data transfer, supporting large file uploads and download efficiently. So the third one is operational reliability. So the placing the file server centrally simplifies data backup processes since all the data flows throughout a common point. It is also support redundancy as any failure in one office local network won't isolate access to the server. For the fourth one is the scalability, and then a central location, just like the center, allows the file server to support additional branches or devices without reconfiguring local office network. So we will proceed on the second one, which is the Active Directory AD and single sign-on SSO server. The placement of the AD and SSO server is placed also in the central server section, which is directly connected to the main switch that connects both A and Office B, same as the file server. So as you can see in the picture, so the explanation and justification for it is first one is enhanced accessibility. So the central placement ensures equal and immediate authentication services for both offices, minimizing login delays for any user in Office A or Office B. It is ensured that both offices can access SSO service without routing authentication traffic through additional network segment. So the second one is performance optimization. So the central position, which lead to direct connectivity to the main switch, ensure that low latency for authentication requests, especially during peaks login periods. It is to avoid overloading the local network of Office A or Office B, which could degrade the Active Directory or single sign-on performance. So the third one is operational reliability. It is to centralize the AD and SSO server that ensure the uninterrupted local local network service even one office experience issues. So it is easier to implement redundancy mechanism such as secondary Active Directory server centrally, which is to ensure high availability. So the fourth one is the security consideration. Being centrally placed behind the firewall allows better protective of sensitive authentication data. So a single centralized server location simplifies the implementation of consistent access policy and logging mechanism. By placing both the file server and the AD SSO server centrally, the network will achieve optimized performance, reliability, and security tailored to the specific function of each server. This all from us. Thank you.